Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Check. Hi, how's everyone doing? It's your homeboy Extreme Tony, welcoming everyone to another episode of Southern California CAW Titans, episode 15. And we have our main event set, as we are going to have for the SCC World title, Don Sheffield, Donald Jackpot. A chance for Donald Jackpot to redeem himself after losing the title to the current title holder in Donald Jackpot all those weeks ago. This week, our opening contest, Ahmed the Egyptian, 1-on-1 against Vincent McMary, at the request of Vincent McMary himself. So let's see how this goes. And as he makes his way to the ring, welcome, Ahmed. Welcome. I've also been told that you have an interest in Ahmed the Egyptian III to be part of XGWL.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, Vincent the Terror McMary.
You see there, Vincent McMary, Apophis, welcome. Because one thing is, we've seen a lot of good things coming out of CAW. Because we have like a lot of people that are creating CAW content are stepping up their game, if I'm being honest. Because I'm keeping my eyes out on certain talents in CAW outside of our little bubble, whether it's XGWL, Southern California CAW, the Developmental League of XGWL and WCDL, or what a Apophis has with WFA, or what Sherman has going on with Aggression Championship Wrestling, Fancy Film Wrestling, PlayStation Wrestling, California Wrestling Alliance, or Blacklist CAW, or even the return of Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Like one talent in particular, Tia Graham. One thing I've mentioned is that we gotta step up our game because there's things that's going on in CAW that's leaving us behind, and we gotta catch up. myself included. And oh, look at that. As the Egyptian Dominator is looking to make a name for himself here, really rise up the ranks. As he's part of the tag team of the Foreign Legion. And speaking of Foreign Legion, his tag team partner, Alexander Romanov, is going to be going one-on-one with Vincent McMary's brother, Giuseppe. Now, that's another CAW league that's way older than WFA or Southern California CAW. And that's this European league that has matches all the way back in the 60s. I'm like, what? Damn, we're going way further than that. But keep in mind that colored television was first made in the late 50s, and then televising wrestling didn't become popular until like right in the 50s, like classic Freddie Blassie, for example, in California, or Capital Wrestling over in the East Coast with Vince McMahon Sr. and in the cover 1, 2, and definitely a 2.99%. Because you had in the 60s, one of their first world champions, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. And then the long reign of Bruno Sammartino in the 70s. Because, see, that's the one thing is that if you're going to do a CAW league that's based in the past, you have to have your information right. Whether it's the appropriate ring attires, move sets. Because keep in mind, like the movesets, the moves are always innovating. From what you see in the 80s, during the golden era, of the tail end of the territory days, where all the territories were making in a race to go national. And in the 90s, during the Monday Night Wars and the famed Attitude Era, or in the 2000s when one came out emerged on top as the only primary promotion, while it was, and then other than that was just indie promotions. Now look at this, roll up, cover, 1, 2, and another 2.99%, this time by Ahmed the Egyptian, the first. Because you would have, I wonder when Ahmed the Egyptian II would be competing. Now look at this, ducks underneath, and a counter by the Egyptian. And look at that DDT. Again, a pretty new maneuver in 1987. So with a promotion, with talent from the late 80s, you have to keep in mind, like, look at that. Try to ham up to the crowd. Oh, damn. He left right there. Now, the Terror, Vincent McMahon with the punches, and damn, I think that may have busted open Ahmed the Egyptian, one half of the Foreign Legion. Ooh-wee. So disrespectful. That's what has more places to show the link, so I think that I'll get some top. Vincent McMahon gained the win here so quickly.
Here is your winner, Vincent the Terror, Nick Mary.
Oh yeah, also yesterday was Fluke Dog's birthday, and yeah, what a win by Vincent Nick Mary. And blowing a kiss to the crowd. All right, let's get the next match going. Because this match is going to have a lot of one-on-one matches. Because keep in mind also the match types in 1987, because you're not going to have triple threats or fatal four-ways. You may have regular one-on-one matches, tag team matches, an occasional six-man tag, or maybe a battle royal. But all the innovations that we've seen from the 90s and the 2000s are just non-existent in late 1980s pro wrestling. As Freddie Miller is going to go one-on-one with a debuting talent here, Bulldozer Rick Barton. Rick Barton, 6'4", 360 pounds. I actually feel bad for look at this, because the size difference.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 335 pounds, Frankie Miller.
Right now, I'm seeing where else can I share links. Profis is providing a lot of help right now sharing the links currently on a lot of the Discord servers.
360 pounds, Bulldozer Rick.
Look at this guy, ginormous, 6'4", 360, and bringing a steel chair in hand already. I wonder if he's going to use that one. Because one thing is, like, to keep in mind, like, you have to know what dates certain moves got popularized, because and how the moves were being innovated. Because for 1980s wrestling, the moves were pretty basic compared to 2025 standards. So you will see in 1980s wrestling a standard suplex, the standard vertical suplex, a scoop slam, were common moves that everyone did. Oh, counter by the debuting Bulldozer. Bam, knee to the midsection. And a bunch of punches, kicks, and clotheslines. And maybe a knife edge chop from certain Nature Boy. And now look at this. Oh my God, just pressing all 360. How was he able to do that? I'm about to change that move out, because that's unheard of for 1987, but just gets a 1 count. Same thing with that move. Like, who made? I know, I just downloaded this guy from Community Creations. Without talk about an athletic big guy. And then the one thing there wasn't too much mixed martial arts, so there's definitely no cross arm breakers, kimura locks of that sort. Or the only submission hold you would see would be like a scorpion death lock or a single leg Boston Crab, regular Boston Crab, maybe a Texas Cloverleaf, and oh, what a discus punch! Maybe an abdominal stretch or a sleeper hold by the late Rowdy Piper. And now look at these punch form shots by Freddie Miller, the punk rocker. Tosses him halfway across ringside. And now look at this. Has him up with the shoulders. Oh, another discus punch. And down, using that strength. And yeah, neckbreaker was a bigger deal back in the day. And damn, what a power slam. They did with a power slam. And now, go with another power slam. And just look at the strength of Freddie Miller. And now look at this. Oh, big old splash. And now look at this gut wrench. Damn. Now stomping away. Oh, power slam. Oh, goddamn. And now cover. 1, 2. No, damn, sweeping the leg. And now another shoulder tackle by this behemoth. Now look at this camel clutch. A move that at the time was only used by the Iron Sheik. And now look at this. Oh, what a running knee lift that was by the Bulldozer. I actually like this name. Bulldozer Rick Boy. And now look at this. Yeah. What a win by Freddie Miller.
Here is your winner, Frankie Miller.
Yeah, can my back stop hurting? Alright, so let's get the next match going. That's Alexander Romanov. He's going to be taking on Giuseppe. I have to throw a bonus match. Depends on how quickly these matches come and go. And then also on the card, the Run MAC and the Trailer Park Crew are going to be competing in singles matches. As after this match, Brody Wright is going to be taking on Byron Run, and then Bradley Wright is going to be taking on Marvin Mack.
Representing the Fallen from
And
Moscow,
the Southern California CW Champion Women's Championship as Laura Eisenberg challenges Donna McMary. Oh.
And his opponent from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 243 pounds, Joe the Professor Nick Mary.
You see Giuseppe Nick Mary coming out, styling and profiling with that robe. Also having that Nick Mary family crest on the back of the robe. So they're definitely a great family tree of the Nick Marys.
People are going insane.
Counted by Giuseppe. Now we can get back in the ring. Oh, look at that neck right there. Oh, goddamn. He's just looking on the arm. Now both men are fighting back. Now there's a couple of strike exchanges and now countered by Giuseppe. With Giuseppe taking control here. And look at this. Oh! They are just going after the leg. Covered with this one. Now sleeper hole and oh! Alexander Romanov breaking out of it. Look at the strength of Alexander Romanov. Alexander Romanov circling the ring. And now the cover. Two! Damn. Now, oh, look at that spine buster by Alexander Romanov. Yeah, we will sweep the hold. Now Giuseppe. Go for the figure four leg lock. And now look at this. Try to reverse the pressure on the Giuseppe. And Giuseppe breaking that figure four leg lock. Yeah, one thing is that Alexander Romanov has taken a beating in this one, as has Giuseppe, but look at this whole snake, guys, but Alexander Romanov has taken more of a beating in this one. And now Giuseppe going for another figure four leg lock. Having it locked in, but thankfully for Alexander Romanov, he was able to reach the ropes. Damn, Giuseppe getting the win.
Here is your winner, Joe the Professor Nick Mary.
Alright, let's get the next match going. As the two teams are going to be fighting in two sets of one-on-one matches. As Brody Wright will be taking on Byron Run.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Thrill Seekers from San Diego, California, weighing in at 268 pounds, Brody Wright.
And here comes one half of the tag team champions, Byron Run. Even though that the Trailer Park Crew may have won via countout, they didn't win the titles.
Continental Classic Tag Team Champions, Byron Run.
And now, as we get this match underway, yeah, it was a pretty good match between the previous match. And now we got this one. Oh, goddamn. Look at this. Cover now. Oh! And Brody's doing a good job of going after the leg of Byron Run. And now look at this, surfboard. Oh! Damn. Byron runs, clotheslining Brody right to the outside. Now let's see what Byron Run's going to do here, sending Brody right back in the ring. Byron Run game the win. Alright, so let's get the women's championship on the line. So yeah, for the Southern California CW Women's Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Western Continental Classic Women's Championship.
And now here comes the SCC Women's Champion, Donna McMurray.
Introducing the challenger from Anchorage, Alaska, Laura the Icon Berry. And her opponent from Brooklyn, New York, the Western Continental Classic Women's Champion, Donna McMurray.
And we're about to get this title match started here between these two women. Good knee to the midsection by Laura Iceberg. One thing about Laura Iceberg is in the future she will become a trainer and train the likes of Alexis Dixon, Deanna Antonelli, Obsidian, Kendall Lewis. Right now, this is her start in Southern California CEW. And now look at this. Fujiwara armbar. Whew. What a maneuver. Now look at this. Ooh, neck breaker by Dominic Mary. They are showing out for the crowd. And now we're face first. Nice for a Piranha by Don McNary. Have a cover. 1, 2. Oh. Ooh, nice flying elbow by Laura Ice for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Now look at this. A LaBelle lock. That arm trap crossface. Now, let's see what Don is doing. Going for a cover. 2. Oh! Kick out by Laura Iceberg. And Dominic Murray, none too pleased. Oh! Gets out of the way of that leg drop attempt. God damn, going after that shoulder. Ooh, goddamn, what a maneuver by Laura Iceberg. Now look at this. Laura Iceberg going back to the bell lock. And, oh, what? Oh, Dominic Murray tapping out. And we have ourselves a new
Here is your winner,
SCC Women's Champion.
Western Continental Classic Women's Champion, Laura the Icon Berry.
Hey, someone call Lucky 7. Tell them that Laura Iceberg won a championship in SCC. Yeah, I know, but when you know he's awake, so let him know that we got ourselves a new, that Laura Iceberg. Alright, so let's get.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Sarah Wright, representing the Thrill Seekers.
Oh yeah, here
San
comes
Diego, California, weighing in
the husband and wife duo here of Bradley Wright and his wife Sarah Wright, the parents of Tammy.
And his opponent, representing the Rough Riders from Queens, New York, weighing in at 200.
I need to definitely work on that.
One half of
the local / Wright
Continental
family tree.
Classic Tag Team Champions, Marvin Mack.
So here's Marvin Mack. Jaquay. Huh? Here we go. And now look at this, Marvin Mack. Oh, goddamn. So yeah, so one thing that I did on the because one thing I did create is Tammy with a mini podcast called Tammy's Dancing with Wrestling, where Tammy talks about a few things. Yes, it's all AI, by the way, just so you guys are in the know. And so many other people in CEW are using AI to enhance what they're doing in CEW. Now cover one and only, picked up by Bradley Wright. And now, gotta go for a roll, but no count. Goddamn, that's hip toss. And now there's big old splash there by Marvin Mack. The 6'6", 280-pounder from Queens, New York. A flying shoulder tackle by Bradley Wright. And later on, he will be training with Team Tony and Tammy. And look at that! Nice drop kick. Now look at this. Oh. Counted by Marvin Mack. I was quick. Ducks underneath. And now look at this. Oh, what a spine buster by Marvin Mack. Cover 1, 2. Damn. Now they're fighting on the outside. Now Bradley Wright going to the top rope. Now, oh, nice flying clothesline. And now going for the cover. 1, 2. And that's it. Bradley Wright getting the win.
Here is your winner, Bradley Wright.
Alright, so let's go to our main event. Is the redemption arc going to be complete tonight? As Don Sheffield getting this title opportunity from last week as he won the Battle Royal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Southern Classic Continental World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Borger, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, the lunatic cowboy Don Sheffield. And his opponent From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Southern Classic Continental World Champion, Donald Jackpot.
For the world title. These two are just exchanging punches right now. But it's all about for the world title. As Don Sheffield looking to regain 41 slots a month ago. Getting pumped up here. Big stakes here. As you build up all this momentum. Oh, look at that freaking sidewalk slam. And now the cover. Two! Oh. Damn. Now they're fighting on the outside. Yeah, big neck. Now I was sending him back in the ring. Oh, what a kick by Donald Jackpot. I'm going to put things away here. And now look at this. Oh, damn. That bionic elbow and kick out. Oh, counter by Don Sheffield. And now looking to regain the momentum. Couple of clotheslines. Oh, those are good. Third one's for good measure. Go after the shoulder. And now look at the strength. Push him up. Oh, power slam. Cover. 2-0. Irish whip and out. Oh, axe bomber. Now Irish whip and back elbow by Don Sheffield. As Don Sheffield gained momentum. Try to win back with the inaugural Southern California CW World Champion. And look at that heel throw. Throwing them halfway across the ring. And now Don Sheffield. Ooh, what a vicious lariat. Living up to the namesake. And now the cover. 1, 2. And that's it. 3. And we have ourselves a new Southern California CW champion.
Here is your winner and new Southern Classic Continental World Champion.
And this is what he wanted. To redeem himself after losing the title and having to climb back up from the bottom. And our first ever 2-time Southern California, first ever, yeah. Absolutely, I'm going to be updating the records for this one. Well, yeah, what a win, and what a way to end things here. So let's start wrapping things up here. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in with another episode of Southern California CW from a league from the past. So if you like what you see, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and share throughout all the socials. But with all that being said, this has been your homeboy Extreme Tony. Gracias everyone for watching. Como siempre, I bid you guys adios, and we'll see you guys next time.